Right now, this a video the King wanted to do. And after we do this one, I guarantee this probably won't be the last time we had this discussion. Uh, so we talk about the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You see what I'm saying? We not talking about that. I understand the symbology in that. We not talking about that right now. Who's the greatest of all time? LeBron James or Michael Air Jordan? Now, growing up, now I got to explain this, and I ain't this all in my mind, nigga. So, growing up, Michael Jordan was like, I mean, for real, bro. He was like a guy, bro. I mean, that's just real, bro. He had the shoes. You see what I'm saying? And we actually thought Michael Jordan could fly, bro. That's just real, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't it was like magic, man. It was like he had I mean for real, bro. I mean, he was like the biggest star in the world. You could have named anybody, motherfucker Michael Jackson. You could name, Muhammad Ali. You could name any name, Mike Tyson or whoever was around at that time or previous. If you talk about Michael Jordan, who if you ask the babies who would they rather go hang out with for a day? You see what I'm saying? And you know, and that Lil, was a professional at that time. Let's just say uh Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, or Mike Tyson. Now these was the three biggest stars in the world at that time. Mike ain't even here no more. He's still the biggest star. But Michael Jackson. But Michael Jordan, yo, I mean, he him and Spike Lee was collabing on the commercials. I wanna be like Mike. And yo, that's my word. He used to go outside, you know. And I'm gonna be real. I used to like the pump Reeboks because Reeboks used to have a little pump on it where you could pump your sneakers up, and we really thought that it make you jump higher. But we used to clown if you ain't had no Jordans, family. If you ain't came to school and you ain't had no Jordans on the first day, you was fit to be getting clowned out. So we are, and then being black, some of our mamas now didn't have the money to buy the Jordans and shit. So they would get like some off-brand Nikes. Boy, you fit to be getting clowned in school now. If you ain't had the J's, you ain't hitting the most important item in an outfit is what? Oh, I don't care about nothing else. It's your shoes. It's your shoes. I know when we was growing up, your shoes had to be sweeter than your whole outfit for real. Cause you can have a sweet outfit on and don't nobody pay you no attention. But if you got them new Jordans on though, I mean, and we'll be out there cleaning them with a toothbrush and all that. I remember all that. And we'll be outside uh, before we could afford a Michael Jordan jersey. We'll go take a T-shirt and write Jordan on the back and put 23 and be out there on the basketball court like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yeah, I'm saying. So Michael Jordan, he just on a whole nother level. But I seen this commercial one time. It's on YouTube somewhere. Well, and it's like a cartoon. And they got, you know, LeBron James climbing this mountain. And he going through, all the playoff runs he had and his MVPs and, the championships he had won at that time. And he constantly going up this mountain. And Michael Jordan's sitting on top of the mountain. He got all his rings, you know what I'm saying? And like on the I think it was NBA 2K. Jordan sitting there with the rings, his eyes red, and he get up out the chair. You see what I'm saying? Like you want to play the king. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Jordan just got this mystique, and you know, I'm from the area that he from. You see what I'm saying? Out there on the coast, Wilmington, this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? Still live out there to this day. You see what I'm saying? Not there now. You see what I'm saying? But I can get up and go when you stay. But anyway, you know, as in this commercial, and this at the time, KD now is linking up at Golden State. And then I'm like, these niggas had to join teams. They had to join team to stop this man. Cause it had KD not the Kane. The two championships that KD got would have went to Bron. That's real. And history would have been totally different. But it showed in the timeline as Bron going up the mountain. Soon as he getting close to Michael Jordan actually started sweating. And I started getting nervous, like, oh, like he coming for me. So he gets almost to the top, and Clay, Steph, Draymond, you see what I'm saying? KD, all knock Brian off the mountaintop. And then he got to start all the way over because KD and them had, of course, beat him. And Michael Jordan up at the top of the mountain, like, So, what I was saying to say that even Michael Jordan himself knows that uh Brian is close. And that's how I look at it. He right there. Now, if you ask J.R. Smith, Daryl Morey was just on TV talking about LeBron James better by a wide margin. I'm talking about if you ask everybody from this era, most people gonna say LeBron James, bro. And if you say LeBron James, I ain't even gonna lie, I wouldn't even be mad at you, bro. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, because I look at it just how that commercial was. He right there. People forgetting the man still playing. The man still playing. So straight up and down, if he win a ring this year, I'm just gonna be real. I got to put him as the GOAT, man. Yes, Michael Jordan had that pretty game. I ain't now that's one thing, Brian. I'm sorry, you would never get that. You know what I'm saying? You would never get that. The how pretty his game was. Michael Jordan had the most perfect, beautifulest game ever. And he was a ball hog too. Let's just be real. He was a ball hog. You know what I mean? And I always talk about, Michael Jordan pass to Steve Kerr. But that's, you know, maybe his best pass of all time. I was happy that he passed it. You know what I'm saying? And, thankfully at the time Steve Kerr hit that shot. I would have been mad too, because if Jordan shoot, it's going in, and that's why I say, if I was in the NBA and you could, either era, I would rather play with LeBron to be real with you, because I'm gonna get the ball and I'm gonna get to shoot too. You know what I mean? I ain't J.R. Smith will nigga forget where the time at this, that, and the third. But if you play with LeBron, he gonna pass the ball to you. He the greatest passer of all time. I heard Magic Johnson even say it. So I don't want to hear nothing about no. I heard Magic Johnson even say that LeBron James is better than him. So ain't no taking it back. If the man didn't come out the horse's mouth, that's just what it is. So at the least he number 2 for now. You see what I'm saying? Because if you go ask the babies, you go ask any of these children out here, and they wear Michael Jordan shoes. That's another thing. It just ain't gonna happen, bro. That ain't gonna happen. But you'll be the second person. If they don't get no Jordans, they'll get some Bryans. You see what I'm saying? Maybe some Kobe's or something. But, I know the history, and the Bulls had they what was it? 70, what was 72 and 9 or something, 10 or something like that. When they went on that run, this, then the third, Dennis Rodman or Harper, this, that. Boy, they had a squad. I think they would whoop the Warriors. You see, they'll whoop the Warriors. You see what I'm saying? Please. Yeah, Steph, because they had defense. You see, they had that defense. You know what I'm saying? And then, they could play a little bit more physical. But I'm saying now, you can't let Steph Curry get open not one bit. I'm just gonna be real with you and see they all deal with that because then they go to Bron when he won that championship and I think 2016, and this is why they saying he the GOAT. And you know his statue gonna be that block he did on Iguodala, this, that, and the third. Which that's how it should be. But not quite yet. You know I love LeBron James, bro. You see what I'm saying? He understand the hood still. He didn't forget where he came from because he taught what he taught. Y'all know what he taught. You see what I'm saying? And he keep that attitude and not gonna change it for nobody. And he rocked the lion. You see what I'm? He know what's up, man. He just can't come out and say everything. But if you read between with him, you really ain't gotta read between the lines on how he talk. And we appreciate a lot LeBron James on how he is with those subjects when it come to black people, politics, this, that, and the third. He'd be the first one to speak up. We love him for that. Michael Jordan was different. He just wasn't saying nothing, didn't want to offend nobody, this, that, and the third. But there were different areas. The day we got the internet, then we did. But LeBron James, man, hey, if you look at the numbers, J.R. Smith and them right, he all ready to go. That's just real. If you look at what he done accomplished in the number, the only thing Michael Jordan got him in is the 6 rings. That's it. But don't forget that man still playing, man. And y'all hold that against him because he didn't make the playoffs last year. But you know that was probably a blessing for the man. The man done been to 8 straight finals. I think that's more impressive than his 3 final wins. The losses is more, his whole legacy. But him going to 8 straight finals, I think it was 9 in all, but he went to 8 straight. You see how the Warriors went to 5, and now all the niggas hurt, banged up, every last one of them. Clay, KD, Steph, you see what I'm saying? They couldn't hold together, but this man went to 8 straight. That's more impressive than any record or any ring he can win. Period. I don't want to hear nothing about the East was weak or none of that. So if you say LeBron to go, I ain't. That's what most people will say anyway. And now I think a lot of people looking at it like, well, damn, this man done got down with the Miami and won some rings. This man done went back to Cleveland and won some rings. Now he over here in LA looking like he probably gonna get one. Cause he ain't slowed down yet. That man gonna get Kareem in them 40,000 points, this, that, and the third. Man, if he do that, it ain't even nothing nobody ever gonna be able to say. Cause that's what everybody care about. Rebounds good, assists good, steals good, blocks is good. But when you look at the scoreboard, I mean, you look at the scorecard and you go down and say, well, these the rebounds, you're not looking for that. You look at the first thing you look at is them points. And if this man mess around and be number one in points at all time, he don't even gotta win no more rings. Period. He'll easily be the GOAT. Cause when the babies go look it up, like he already the most scoring. He already got it all time in the playoffs. Now if he get it all time of all time of all time, man, with the points, and everybody say, well, he ain't even a scorer, but he number one in the scores chart of all time over the great Kareem and all these people. He wouldn't even have to win another ring. All he got to do is hit them 40,000 points. But if he win another ring, just one, and get to that 40,000, man, that ain't even it. Was he going. I mean, Jordan gonna be number 2. I'm gonna be real. He gonna be on got him, and that's gonna be, you know, crazy to even to say. You see what I'm saying? Like Stephen A. Smith just ain't gonna let go. Reggie Miller, people like that just. But if he do what I said with the 40,000, he don't even gotta win another ring. He gonna show you who the GOAT is. You see what I'm saying? Shannon, Big Unc, no. Big Unc, no. Big Unc, no. So he took most people, bro. Brian already to go, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. They can go look at 100 tapes, and we sitting up there saying, "Nah, man, to be real, Brian close, but it's still Michael Jordan, bro." You see what that's what I would say. But if you ask the public, just straight up and down, right now, and see, this society got a short memory, man. 2 years to them is ancient. You see what I'm saying? 2 years to 6 months. That was a long time ago. You see what I'm saying? So this society got a short memory. So Michael Jordan, his what he done, it just basically in ancient history. The way they look at, the way the society is, that 20 some years ago. But the ones who saw it with their own 2 eyes, yeah, it's Michael Jordan, bro. But we seen both. That was blessing. Because once Brian leave, you know, it just gonna be. Don't nobody watch that to watch no Kawhi Leonard. Don't nobody watch that to watch no KD. I mean, they good, great players. But if that man ain't playing, the real king, nigga, the real man, you see what the numbers do, the shit. And then they gonna lose, TV contracts and all that. Why you think they hurry up and made sure AD went over there? Because without this man in the playoff, they're losing TV contracts because don't nobody want to see nobody else. Don't nobody want to see, they good. You see what I'm saying? But who, without because he like the nemesis king. You see what I'm saying? The king everybody love to hate. You see what I'm saying? The king is, and I know why that is. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. It's like they try to talk about him and Tom Brady. Boy, that ain't even know who the greatest athlete of the decade. Boy, that ain't even know that ain't even know his name shouldn't even be in the same conversation with no LeBron James. Come on now. I know why they do that though, but we did that. That's a different conversation for a different, and we might get to that next. But I'm gonna give it to Michael Jordan. You see what I'm saying? Brian James, he right there, just like I said. He 2 seconds from the mountaintop. Cause this year ain't no KD, ain't no Steph, or no Clay. And then he got AD. I don't even really think it would matter. You see what I'm saying? But if he get one more, and if he get one more and these children see him, he done went to 3 different teams in these major markets except for Cleveland. But the Cleveland one, they were sorry. Them teams been sorry. Even with Kyrie on it, and Kevin Love, they were sorry. Without that man playing, that team would have been a lottery team too. Period. He dragged all them sorry teams. Even the one with, the one with Dwayne Wade and them was there. You see what I'm saying? He dragged them sorry teams. You see what I'm saying? After they traded Dwayne Wade and they burned them boys over from the Lakers, they were sorry. Then he drove their raggedy team all the way to the championship. Where his best player, second best player, J.R. Smith. So he got a super argument. I don't want to hear that like it. You can't say, Michael Jordan way away. Most people gonna say LeBron already did go. That's already signed and sealed. You know what I'm saying? Because rings come from teams. You see what I'm saying? But if you look at the analytics on it, Brian already to go. Even though I say Michael Jordan. But even though I say Michael Jordan, I say it ain't by much. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And that boy's still playing. So we might come back to this if y'all like it. Y'all like, subscribe, share, hit the little bell. Drop out.